Everyone, in this video I am going to discuss you something regarding your upcoming semester 2 exam of physics. It is especially for ICSE board, and in this video we will discuss on these topics, children, or anyone whoever is watching my video. The first topic will be our conduct of examination, and it is based on bifurcated syllabus. Specimen paper you may go through any publisher book. It may be Goel's book or Arihant or Gurukul, whichever book is available, or online books are also available. You may go through that. Now I'm coming to the topic that most likely there is the chances that exam will happen in month of March or April. Till now, this is the update which is given by board that in month of March or April the semester 2 exam will be happen, that is of ICSE board. Maybe if any change is required, that is not given till now, so we can't say what is going to be happen next. So for now we can say in month of March or April the exam will be there. Next, as we know that for the session that 40 marks theory paper was for term 1 and 40 marks for term 2. So right now we are discussing about this term 2 paper. It will be of 40 marks, so total will be 80. Already semester 1 you have given, now you are going to give semester 2, and internal marks will be of 10 marks, and this 10 marks your school teacher will give you based on your performance, your notebooks work, your practical work. Based on those things they will give you internal assessment mark. So 10 marks for term 2 and 10 marks for internal. So overall from semester 1 and semester 2 both terminal marks, that will be 20. So overall 20 total marks will be 100. Okay, now we will focus on the chapters which are the chapters of your semester 2. These are those chapters, because already we have finished this part in semester 1. So this part: sound, electricity and magnetism, heat and modern physics. These are the chapters which will come in your semester 2. So one by one I will give you the detail which parts are omitted or which are coming in your exam. Now first we'll see that which parts are coming from the sound chapter, children. So in sound chapter following topics are there: free or natural vibrations, damped vibration, forced vibration, resonance, examples of resonance, then characteristic of the sound and its properties, music and noise. So out of these chapters, this part, that is your music and noise, is omitted. This is not coming in your semester 2 exam, so please note down that part. Okay, now next is our unit electricity and magnetism. Sorry, it is not visible on the screen, but this unit is your electricity and magnetism, children. Out of which we have to learn from current electricity. The topics were concept of charge, current, potential difference, concept of resistance and Ohm's law, experimental verification of Ohm's law, ohmic and non-ohmic conductors, specific resistance, variation of resistance with temperature, and then EMF, that is electromotive force, terminal voltage, potential difference, internal resistance of a cell, series combination of the resistor and parallel combination of resistors. These all are the subtopics of this chapter. So out of which those which are omitted, I have marked with red ink. This is your experimental verification of Ohm's law is not coming in your exam, that is on semester 2. It is completely omitted. And verification of the resistance with the temperature, that is also not coming. So whatever I have written in subtopic with red ink, that is not part of your semester 2. Please note down. Now let's see the next part. Here you will see that electrical energy, measurement of electrical energy, electric power, SI and the commercial unit of power, power rating of appliances, household consumption, household wiring ring, main circuit, 3 wires, MCB and its advantages. Okay, fuse switch, two-way switch, earthing, 3-pin plug and socket, safety precautions, color coding of wires. These all are the subtopics of this chapter. Okay, out of which only two-way switches omitted from the portion. Rest all you have to learn. Now coming to next chapter, children, that is also of unit electricity and magnetism. Here you will see the topic. This is from chapter electromagnetism. Orsted's experiment, magnetic field and field lines, right hand thumb rule, magnetic field due to a coil, magnetic field due to solenoid, force on current carrying conductor, Fleming left hand rule, and DC motor. And next one is EMI, Faraday's law, Fleming's right hand rule, Lenz's law, and AC generator. These all are the part of your this chapter electromagnetism, out of which see which were the red marked points. That is magnetic field due to solenoid, that is not in your portion. Of course we supposed to learn for objective question, but in detail not any single question is coming from this part. Means long question will not come from that, but objectives may come from that, so you can't jump that topic. DC motor, similarly not a long question will come, or about the construction of DC motor will not coming in your semester 2 exam, but you must read this topic for the concept so that you may attempt objective questions. Lenz's law is completely omitted from the portion. AC generator is also not coming, but rest all are important for your upcoming exam. Now coming to the chapter heat, in which three subparts are there: heat, capacity and its measurement. Second is change of phase and latent heat, and third one is greenhouse effect and global warming. So when we will include these three chapters, following are the topics. These were concept of heat and temperature, heat capacity and specific heat capacity, calorimeter, principle of mixtures, measurement of specific heat of solid, consequences of high heat capacity, change of phase, that is state from solid state to liquid to gases, that you must have learned in that chapter, and the vaporization and boiling, latent heat of fusion, latent heat of evaporation. So these all are the sub parts of your this chapter. So out of which following are the omitted part, that is calorimeter is not coming, red marked, measurement of specific heat of solid omitted, vaporization and boiling omitted, latent heat of evaporations are omitted. So these red marked topics are not part of your semester 2 exam. Okay, rest all you have to learn. Now coming to modern physics. As we know that in modern physics there are following topics: thermionic emission and radioactivity, thermionic emission, radioactivity and atomic structure and radioactivity. So out of which what we are supposed to learn, we have to learn, children, only this part, that is structure of atom and nucleus, that we have already learned in chemistry also. Then in detail we will study about radioactivity, alpha, beta and gamma radiations. Small chapter but very important chapter for your exam also. Their nature, we are talking about alpha, beta and gamma radiations. So their natures, properties and examples. Change in nucleus in radioactivity, uses radio isotopes, what are the uses, harmful effects of and safety precautions, background radiation. So these are the overall detail chapter wise, that which are the which parts are in your portion and which are omitted from the portion. Okay, now we are coming to your our question paper. How is the marking scheme? There are two sets, children, section A, section B, two sections, and in this time you will get another answer sheet. No need to touch your question paper as we have answered in semester 1 in our question paper only, but now there will be two different sets. One paper is for your question and second answer sheet you will get there. So there you will see in section 8 10 marks question. These all most probably these all will be multiple questions. MCQs are there, each question contain 1 marks. Okay, 10 MCQs are there, each of 1 mark, no choices, 10 out of 10 you have to attempt. And in section B you will see there are 5 questions, all are of 10 10 10 marks. So out of 5 you have to attempt any 3 question. 3 in the sense each question contain 10 marks, so it may be in the form of 3 3 4, means it may contain 3 questions in one group. For example, question number 1 in section B contains 1A, 1B, 1C. So 1A will be of 3 marks, 1BB will be of 3 marks, and 1C will be of 4 marks. In that way you will get another question. So there are 5 sets of questions in section B. Out of those 5 you have to solve any 3, and you must keep one thing in your mind, that if you have chosen any question number, so you have to attempt all question of that question only. Means from question number 1 you have, if you have chosen 1, so 1A B's you have to solve. Okay, you can't select 1A and then 2B and then 3C. In that way you can't solve, so you have to completely solve the same group question, but you are having the option that out of 5 you can solve any 3. So that's why I have pointed here that 5 subjective questions are there. Each question has 3 subparts. Each question carries 10 marks. 3 out of 5 question to be attempted. So overall, if you want to understand the question paper pattern as a pie chart, so you must see this thing, children. That is based on concepts. So whenever you are going to attempt MCQ of any subject, you have to read your topic, your chapters thoroughly, so that concept will be clear. Okay, and in that you will see in physics there is chances that there are 2-3 numericals also in your objective question, and no internal choice in part B. If you're going, already I have explained you in previous page here that in section B, if you have chosen 3 question out of 5, so in 3 you have to attempt all A, B, C, all the 3 questions from each question. Proportional weightage, if you want to understand demonstrative knowledge and understanding how much you have understand from that part on the basis of your concept, that detailed study give you your 46% score. Application or the uses of knowledge and concept, whatever chapters or the topic or the theorems you have theory you have learned here, their uses, where we are using those things, their applications, that type of question give you 22% score. And analysis, evaluation and creativity based on all these physics topic will give you 32% score. Okay, so for if you, overall you will think about your question paper, so selectively you can't prepare your exam. Thoroughly you have to read the chapter, and in detail you have to study each and every topic, then only you will give your paper properly objective as well as subjective. Now analysis specimen question paper, if you will see any online paper or offline by different publishers, you will just go through the specimen paper, you will see that MCQs are consisting 2-3 numericals, no internal choice in part B. Already I have explained you that thing. Okay, so overall how to prepare for examination, focus on writing, because during COVID timing we all knew that we lost the habit of writing so much writing, but so please do practice for writing. Numerical solving numericals are very important. Sorry, especially from the topics heat and power, so many numericals are coming from these 2 chapters, or I can say topic. Applications, for example, Fleming rule, in which you have to see that Fleming left hand rule, right hand rule, both are for what, that especially you have to be careful. And their uses, that is the application and direction of the magnetic field. Circulatory, be ultra careful with units. Okay, so whenever you're going to solve numericals, Be careful that whenever you are solving the sums must be based on SI units. If it is mentioned, okay. If it is not mentioned, please convert all the units in SI unit of that physical quantity and then solve the sum. So at last I must mention this thing which are omitted from your portion, uh, or which is in a part of your portion. The first thing, AC generator concept. Yeah, one word is missing here. Actually, AC generator concept is in your portion. Concept is important. Construction is omitted from your portion. Construction or the diagram, that is not in your portion. Only the concept, that on its principle, how it works, that you have to learn, because that is important for your objective questions. But for long question you have to leave this topic, that is the construction of AC generator. Second topic, the topic of transformer is completely removed, but principle of a transformer we is supposed to learn, that is step up, step down, all these type of transformer only for objective type questions. So please read thoroughly, not any long question coming from transformer. Experimental based questions from radioactivity is omitted. We have to read thoroughly radioactivity topic, but any question which is based on the experimental activity, that is omitted from the portion. Superconductivity is in portion that we supposed to learn. That's all, children. I hope this will help you to prepare your exam, because whenever we want to prepare for an examination we have to need to focus on the topic which is coming in exam. We don't want to spoil our timing for those topics which are already omitted. So I hope it will be helpful for you. Thank you, everyone.